Hi. So I'm trying out a new recording thing, so I really hope this works, and if it doesn't, then you'll get a voiceover, and I'm gonna be super fucking pissy about it. So I'm gonna do a weekly, and I did add some stuff to my front, I don't know, whatever the fuck this cover thing is. Yeah. So I just added, I don't know if I'm going to add any more. I kind of want to, but I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be. Yeah. And I also wanted to, I haven't done, it is currently the 8th. It's Friday the 8th. I haven't done any. I don't know if I will. I might not. I'm a little disappointed in myself, but it's not fully unexpected that I haven't done any of this. And then I don't know if you wanted to see what last week kind of looked like. I don't know. I kind of want to start doing like updatey things. I think that's why I started with like an update through the month. So I think that's why I started here. But yeah, and then this I'm actually keeping up a lot more on. I just did today's, and I wanted to film Thursday and I didn't. And then yeah, so you get me on Friday. And yeah. Anyway. So here are my colors. Here's the washi. De-washi. I have my so I redid how I had my camera set. So it was coming in from it was like off to the side. It was really fucking super fucking janky. And I got a tripod, so it's on a tripod now. But it is like the camera's flipped around really weird, so I'm actually technically I'm filming upside down. And I really don't like it. I like how I just fucking, yeah. There was something under my nail, and I don't know how to feel about this color. Like, it's emerald, and I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. I got bored last night at my mom's house, and it was just laying on the counter, and I was like, yeah, I haven't painted my nails in a while. And she showed it to me Wednesday, and it was like this, like, teal. It looked more like how my flannel is like a blue. It is more aqua-y. So I'm like, yeah, okay, this is like a really pretty aqua, whatever. I'll fucking go with it, because I like it. Yeah, so I get it on, put it on my toes as well, so I'm like weirdly super matchy. And, because normally I just have like black nail polish on my toes, or some dark shit. And you know, because it was 7 o'clock last night, so it was dark as fuck. Because, you know, time change and shit. Which is bullshit. Daylight savings is utter bullshit, but that's my little opinion, I guess. So I really feel like these are not the right spacing, but they are because I triple fucking checked. So I'm painting them 7 o'clock in the pretty much complete dark. She only has a lamp in the living room. Well, okay, she has 2. I only had the 1 on because I'm a lazy piece of shit. But what's new? So I'm doing it half in the dark, so it's looking teal. I get out in the kitchen where, you know, there's some actual fucking light. And I'm like, that's motherfucking green. Okay then. So I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah. So I live I don't know. So I guess the reasoning behind why I was at my mom's last night is, so I live in the middle of a cornfield. Like, well, I mean, the rotating crops and everything, but it was corn when we moved in. So, because we're so far out, and we're 5 miles out of town. Like, we're really not that out in the sticks, but we're in the sticks. So, there is no cable service. Like, Comcast doesn't come out here, DMP's not out here. Like, we have nothing. And that is part of, and so, with not having cable companies, we also have, we do have internet, like we do have Wi-Fi, but it's only 5 gigs worth for the entire month. Well, my, like, YouTube, Amazon Prime, bougie ass, can go through that in a couple hours. So, yeah. So that's why it takes me a lot longer to, sometimes I haven't really found an update schedule yet because of the fact that we have very little Wi-Fi. And when I do 40-minute videos, it's about 2 gigs worth of video plus along with the audio and everything. It it eats our Wi-Fi. So so with that, I have to go into town at my parents' house to use their Wi-Fi, and if there's anything on TV and whatnot, which Thursday nights is Supernatural, that I am overly obsessed. It's their final season. I'm not emotionally prepared for it. I'm not emotionally prepared for anything that is happening right now. It just kind of in general. But especially Supernatural. And, last night was a thing. It was Jensen's, episode that he directed, Atomic Monsters, and I have no words, because, I have no words. I don't even have, like, a fuck list of it's not even, I just don't have words, and, it's kind of a standalone episode, so it's on CW's website this morning, which after I film this, I think I'm gonna watch it, even though I really need to do some witchcraft stuff, like, really bad. But it's done so, like, it's kind of, I mean, no, I guess part of it isn't really a standalone episode. I don't know. It's just, Jensen did such a good job filming, and it's written so well, and they're just like, like I said, I have no words. It's like weirdly moaning, and my mom's out of town right now, so she wasn't able to watch it with me last night, because I totally got her addicted to it, and so I'm texting her as it's going, and I'm just like, I have no words. There are no words. And she's like, oh my god, I can't. What are you doing to me? No, quit it. Stop. Was kind of the, like, emotion for the episode. I mean, I cried. I laughed again. I screamed worse. And I cried some more. It was one of those episodes where it was just kind of, it yo-yoed my emotion, and like Supernatural just does that in general, but it tends to be over many episodes, like never really in, I mean, you can laugh and cry in the same episode, but you never really get super angry. And I hurt. It hurts. So yeah, so that was my last night. And then, you know, I have to drive 20 minutes home after in emotionally wrecked. And it's so not the first time that I've driven anywhere emotionally wrecked. Like, I do it a lot more than I probably should. But, yeah. So, and, Jensen just released, his first album, and that's what I'm listening to right now. And one of his songs is actually in last night's episode. And it's amazing. So that's why I'm actually using the audio function on my camera to record right now instead of through my laptop, because it just fucking, I don't fucking know. This process really needs to be as swift and easy as possible. But yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. Last night's episode truly just kind of fucked me up. Oh, I guess I could, okay. So, I'm a blind ass bitch, like, and I'm not, and it's really weird when I say that, because I'm not visually impaired or anything. Like, I can see, but I have glasses, but they're as thick as Coke bottles. Like, I don't think I have any, I don't know, I have, like, it's a candle. You see how thick this is? This, like, end bit, how, like, the bottom and everything. My glasses are thicker than this. And how glasses work, the thicker the glasses, the, stronger the prescription, so you can, like, see shit. So, and this is, okay, so you have to be it's like on a point scale, and I really don't know how it works. I've had glasses for the past, I got them at 7, so 10, I've had glasses for 17 years, so, and also, like, side note, because I've had glasses for 17 years, I know when my prescription's wrong or if my frames are wrong. Like, I know my shit. Because I'm a blind bitch, and I know how glasses work, and I know how my glasses work, and I know my body. So when your dumb bitch ass tells me that, oh, just wear them, like, it's only because you've been me. No, bitch, fix my shit, because I know it's wrong. I've been wearing glasses longer than you have been in this profession. Fix my shit. I don't care if I look like a 12-year-old. Fix my shit, because I know it's wrong. And the past, I know that caught on camera. My fucking eraser broke. Like, what the hell? Fuck. So, luckily everything is in arm's reach and I don't have to get up to, like, get anything. I know you're, there you are. So anyway, the past 3, and I've gone to the same, like, same place, same, like, for 17 years. I mean, the doctors have changed around and shit a little bit, but, like, it's been the same fucking people for 17 years. So, I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to my glasses and shit. I kind of want to use red. So, this blind ass bitch knows what I'm fucking talking about. And I have fought with them for the last 3 years on my scripts and shit. So I get a call yesterday morning. They're like, hey, your glasses are in. I'm like, cool, I'll be in later today. So I go in, and my left eye is worse. Like, it's really bad. And, I don't know, I got hurt a lot as a child, and it was really my own stupidity. So, it's really no one's fault. I was just a dumb, klutzy kid. And my dad plays a little rough. Not a weird, creepy way. Like, I'm a small person, too. I'm only 4'11", so I'm tiny. Okay? He is not. He's, like, 5'9", has at least 100 pounds on me. Like, I'm a small person. He is not a small person. So, weight distribution, and especially when I was underweight and shit as a small child, so I got hurt a lot, and he was building, it was before glasses, so I think I was like 5 or something. I was running in the yard, and he had plywood up on the sawhorses, which are the, like, anyway, you can look them up. So anyway, so he's got plywood up on sawhorses because he's building a shed for the backyard. I was the same height as the sawhorses that were on, or as the plywood that was on the sawhorses. If you can see where the story's going, my ass ran into it with my eyeball. Yeah, so the corner of the plywood embedded itself in my eye. And I mean, it was just a little bit. It wasn't horrible or anything. Like, I still have my eye. It just messed with my vision a lot more than, I probably wouldn't be as blind if I hadn't ran into it. So, anyway, so that is my theory as to why my left eye sucks as bad as it does. So, and recently, probably within the last, I want to go grab that, within the last year, I'd say about a year, my left eye really waters, and it just, I don't know, it's really weird. So anyway, so I go in last week for my eye exam and whatnot, and my left eye kept fogging up the thingy that checks my face. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know what words are. Do I ever know what words are? So anyway, so it just, the exam sucked because, I mean, we got my right eye because that actually works well with plays well with others. My left eye, not so much. So, it's fogged up the thing, it's fogged up the thing, it's fogged up the thing. And it gets a crap reading, but he just makes my fucking glasses anyway. So, my script is wrong in my left lens. And I kind of knew that before going in, but I didn't really say anything because we just wanted it fucking done and over with. So, go in yesterday, get my glasses. Hey, this left one's wrong. Keep in mind, I have argued with these bitches for 3 years now about my frames. My last ones, which are these they're wire. I'm sure they're dirty as fuck and I really don't care right now. And I said they were wrong. They're wrong. I can't see out of them. They're like, oh no, like it's because you've been wearing your old ones and meh, 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 and pretty much what it comes down to is they think I'm a dumbass and they think I'm an idiot solely because they work in that profession day in and day out. And I'm like, I've been wearing glasses for 17 fucking years. And especially with being on into the witchcraft and everything, like, I am super overly aware of my body. And I feel like I'm writing this the wrong direction. So, anyway, it's wrong, and they refuse to fix it. Well, not refuse. They're just like, it's because you've been wearing your old glasses. No, I've had them for 17 years. I've been able to wear my new glasses the same day with no problem. And they haven't fucking listened to me. I mean, granted this time because, I mean, I made a really big bitch fit last year about it. And my husband actually figured out the fucking problem with the wire frames. And they just weren't bent to my face well or right. So this time, I mean, they did actually, like, they spent 20 minutes trying to figure the problem out. And it's the script, it's not the frames, but they honest to God spent 20 minutes bending and tweaking and twerking and whatever with, don't go there. They spent 20 minutes fucking with my glasses. And it's still wrong. And I'm really salty about it. But I don't know if this is lucky or, like, whatever. But, our insurance is changing, or mine is at least. And I'm gonna be on my husband's insurance instead of my parents because after 26, I don't know what it's like in other countries and whatnot, but in the States, you can only stay on your parents' insurance until you're 26. And my dad is planning on retiring, so we're like, yeah, we gotta, like, get some shit together. And so anyway, so he has, like, I'm on my husband's vision right now. But with this place, it sucks ass. Like, it sucks major ass. So, so next year I'm going somewhere else because I'm so over this bullshit. I mean, they're, like, cool people and whatnot, but, like, I'm fucking over your dumbasses. And, so my script is wrong, and they're like, oh, just give it the weekend. Like, bitch, no, my fucking script is wrong. It's off by a little bit. It's really not off by much, but when you're this blind and you look out the, like, and it's still a little blurry and you have slight double vision, like, it's fucked up. Yeah. So, and they're super cute. What sucks, though, is that they're super cute, and, I mean, I guess if I can get it fixed and figured out, I don't know. And then, you know, part of me is like, oh, well, just, your face will adjust to it, like, your eyes will adjust and whatnot. But then part of me is like, no, fight these motherfuckers because they keep getting your shit wrong. So yeah, so I don't 100% know what, like, I want to fight about it, and then I don't at the same time, but then I just keep thinking back to, I cut that really, really well. So, because I'm like, empowerment, and don't take no for an answer, and they need to figure out their shit, like, you shouldn't have to placate to others and whatnot. And that's a really big lesson that I've been learning the past couple months. So, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. And they're super cute. They're super cute. They're, like, and the thing is that I got, so, because these frames are metal, I got plastic frames because I was like, oh, okay, so I had such a hell of a time last year with these metal ones. I'll get plastic, and we won't have to deal with the same bullshit. And nope, it's the same bullshit. So I don't know if it's just they think I'm incompetent because even though I'm 24 and I've had glasses for 17 years, but I look like a 16-year-old. Like, I have a really round face. And, like, I don't look 24. Like, I don't look like I'm in my 20s. I look like I'm still, like, a teenager in high school. So, I don't know if that has a thing with it, or if they're just like, well, I'm the professional and you're just a dumbass, so you can fuck off. And, like, no, you can fuck off because I've been dealing with this shit longer than you've been in this fucking field, bitch. And it's really just one of the receptions that I have issues with. Like, the other ones are fine. It's just the one. And it really pisses me off. So, I don't know. And I've been filming for half an hour. So, yeah. Do I mix the plaids? Because I have a blue, I kind of want to mix the plaids. I also want to start, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I want to film a, like a drawing tutorial thing, and I don't really know, because I'm like, because I'm like classically trained, I went to art school for 6 years is what that means. Um, I don't want to get too, I don't want it to be too art technical, because it's just bullet journal. Okay, that one wasn't as good. And, they're just bullet journal doodles, like, they're not masterpieces and whatnot, and you don't need a lot of the, it doesn't need to be super artified. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still in, like, this Halloween, like, I'm still in the Halloween type of spirit. Like, I'm totally still in spooky season. And all of these motherfuckers who have their Christmas shit out can kindly go die. And I mean that, like, you can fuck off. It's fucking November. The stupid, I don't know, being thankful for killing all the native people. And before, like, if you've watched my November setup, I've felt like the Pilgrims were shitholes. They were shitholes. And I felt that way even before I found out the information about, like, my family and shit. So, yeah. There's a sticker here that says my family is nuts, and I just... Do you see that? The center one? This one. There we go. Yeah. That's an accurate statement. My in-laws are crazy, but... Honestly, whose in-laws aren't crazy? But... I don't know. I kind of want to do some more ripped paper shit. I don't know. I might do it later. I might add in some doodles. So yeah. What's my next week? I think I'm gonna do a doodle, how to doodle, and I think it'll be like coffee cups and I don't know, maybe I'll do a dumbass turkey. I don't know. I haven't decided. And I might not do it. That's kind of how I'm feeling today. So, I got up super late. Yeah. So there is next week's. This is notes. I just didn't feel like... It's like notes, reminders, whatever. Cleaning thing. And then I made this a little bigger than like it could really fit. But sometimes I need to put on... Oh, hunting season starts next week. Hunting season starts next week. Like, sometimes earlier in the week, I need to remember things for my grocery list for the following week. So that's kind of what, I'm just kind of using this as like a note, like a next week note section. Hunting season's next week. My husband's the reason why I'm saying it like that is my husband's a hunter, so he's taken he's taking the Friday and then the whole next, and then like half of the following week off. See, and then grocery list. Okay, I am gonna, because it is 35 minutes for a fucking weekly. Yeah. So I'll see you in the next one.